Good morning and welcome to Take Your Life Back Today show with Ralf Friedrichs. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 treatment centers in the U.S., actually 9. We spoke about this kind of in our last episode, and I had promised I would give you a list. So we're going to do that today. But first, as always, I have to give a shout out to Dr. Luis Gonzalez at StartingPointMN.com. You can reach him at 844-414-8444. That's Dr. Luis Gonzalez at StartingPointMN.com. He can help you go from your addiction to your recovery 24 hours at a time, day by day. He will never ever talk about your past. He doesn't care what happened to you yesterday. Not that it doesn't care, but it's not in the right scope or mind to get you healed by worrying about that, because it's the past and we cannot change that. But what we need to worry about is today and tomorrow to make sure that you go forward living a happy, recovered, free of addiction life. So call Dr. Luis Gonzalez at 844-414-8444. On the other side of his business, he can help you become an addiction recovery coach. If you have passion, professionalism, and personality, and you have some sort of addiction background, whether it's dealing with your own battles or maybe helping a friend or a family member, call him at 844-414-8444 and let Dr. Luis Gonzalez help you take your life back. I want to give a shout out to GlobalEyeglasses.com. Global Eyeglasses is focused on saving you money. They have glasses that start as low as $6 and go up to about $49. Now, listen to this. This is really important. These prices include the frame, single vision lenses, standard RX non-coated clear, a cloth, and a case. All that for as little as $6 going up to $49. Now, you might say, well, what if I need progressives or line bifocals, or I want transitions, photochromatics, or maybe I want to go and get polarized? Just so you know, they have all that available. And if you have one of those lenses that look like, in the old terms, the Coke bottles, we can make them as thin as possible. What you need to do is go to www.globaleyeglasses.com, and they are focused on saving you money. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I am a certified optician. I can help you place your order if you want to reach out to me at 631-599-0218. And I know a lot about GlobalEyeglasses.com, so I can certainly help you. If you want to reach out to me, 631-599-0218, and I will help you. I just want to get a time check here, and we are ready to rock and roll. I also want you folks to know that I do have my new website, which is www.takeyourlifebacktodaysshow. That's www.takeyourlifebacktodaysshow. On there you'll find so many different things. More importantly, you'll find a lot of my latest episodes, which is under my story. If you go on page 2 under my story, you'll find them there. If you want addiction information, the 411, you can go to my other website, www.clearviews.com. That's www.clearviews.info. I should have said not .com, it's .info, I-N-F-O. There you will find all the information you might need on addiction and recovery. Go to www.clearviews.info. Now, today we are going to talk about the top drug treatment centers in the U.S. Drug addiction is a growing epidemic. More people are affected by substance abuse problems worldwide than any other disease in itself. More are affected than heart disease, cancer. Drug addiction is so high throughout the world that there is no other disease that affects you as much as, or not you, but affects people as much. It affects nearly every organ in the body and eats away at every mind-causing irreversible damage to your organs. Chronic substance abuse causes the person to not only respond to the drug itself, but their mind's body fully depend on the drugs. Without them, they are unable to experience pleasure and function in the real world. They are addicted to and unable to stop its use, and their own drug addiction is a disease, should be treated as such. Drug addiction is a growing epidemic, not just in your community, not just in your state, not just in your country. It is a growing epidemic worldwide. It affects more than any other disease, globally speaking. Chronic substance abuse causes the person to not only respond to the drug itself, but their minds respond to it and their organs respond to it. So the drugs eat away at your mind and your organs. Now, I had promised that I would give you 9 drug rehab treatment centers that are the 9 top in the U.S. Number 1 on my list, now mind you, number 1 doesn't mean it's better than number 9. I'm just going by number 1 on my list, is Solutions Recovery Center. It is a specialized treatment center. They are located, I believe, in Delray Beach, Florida. Now, again, they are specialized treatment centers, so if you want to reach out to them just to get some information sent to you, call them at 1-800-999-9755. Now, another one, number 2 on my list, is Passage Malibu. Everybody has seen the commercial for Passage Malibu. I'm sure you have. It is located in the private hills of Malibu, California. Their phone number is 866-531-9829. This next one is a huge celebrity treatment center, the Betty Ford Center, or otherwise known as the Betty Ford Clinic. Famous celeb rehab has taken out thousands looking to get sober. It has helped thousands to get sober. More important, not more, as importantly, it has helped so many celebrities. They are located in Rancho Mirage, California, and you can reach them at 1-760-773-4110. Now, if you didn't get a chance to write these down, we're going to go over this list at the end one more time. Number 4 is the Hazelden Treatment Center, world's largest private, not-for-profit alcohol and drug center. Not-for-profit. Location is Minnesota, Florida, New York, Oregon, Illinois. They have 2 phone numbers. First one's toll-free at 800-257-7810. Second one is 651-213-4200. Next one is number 5, which is Nakanon. Arizona State Prison inmate William Baratiz founded it in 1966. They are worldwide at 1-800-775-8750. Number 6 on my list is Hope by the Sea. Offers high quality, effective drug and alcohol rehab. They are in Laguna Niguel, California. Their phone number is 1-866-930-4673. Number 7 on my list is Cliffside Malibu. Offers cutting-edge, evidence-based, life-saving, holistic treatment. They have a phone number which is also toll-free at 1-888-913-8470. Number 8 on my list is Karan Foundation. Most popular center for young adults, for teenagers possibly. Locations in Princeton, Warrenville, Pennsylvania, and Boca Raton, Florida. Their 1-800 number is 1-800-854-6023. Next one and last one on my list of the top drug treatment centers in the United States is Mark Houston Recovery, under new name the Benchmark Recovery Center. They are located in the beautiful state of Texas. Their phone number is 1-512-278-4550. These are the top 9 addiction recovery centers in the United States. The top. Let's go over the list again. Number 1, Solutions Recovery Center. They're located in Delray Beach, Florida. Their phone number is 800-999-9755. They are a specialized treatment center. That's Solutions Recovery Center. Number 2, everybody's seen the commercial, Passages Malibu. That's Passages Malibu. They're located in private hills of Malibu, and they're in Malibu, California at 866-531-9829. The Betty Ford Clinic or Betty Ford Center, helping thousands and thousands of people. Lots of celebrities have used them. They're located in Rancho Mirage, California, and their phone number is 1-760-773-4110. Next one, Hazelden Treatment Center, world's largest private not-for-profit alcohol and drug center. They have locations in different locations: Minnesota, Florida, New York, Oregon, and Illinois. They have two phone numbers, 800-257-7810. Let me repeat that again. 800-257-7810. Their other number is 651-213-4200. Next one is Nakanon, a Arizona state prisoner. His name was William Baronites, founded it in 1966. They are worldwide, and their phone number is 800-775-8750. Hope by the Sea is number 6. They offer high quality, effective drug and alcohol rehab. They are in Laguna Niguel, California, and their phone number is 1-866-930-473. Next one is Cliffside, Malibu. Offers cutting-edge, evidence-based, life-saving, holistic treatment, I should say. Their phone number, 888-913-8470. That is Cliffside, Malibu. Excuse me. Next one, Quran Foundation. Most popular center for young adults. Locations in Princeton, Warnerville, Pennsylvania, and Boca Raton, Florida. Their phone number is 800-854-6023. Last on my list is Mark Houston Recovery, under new name the Benchmark Recovery Center in Manor, Texas. Their phone number is 512-278-4550. The top drug treatment centers in the U.S. Drug addiction is a growing epidemic. More people are affected by substance abuse problems worldwide than any other disease itself, folks. That's why it's so important that you listen to these, or hopefully you wrote down these 9 treatment centers if you or someone that you know needs to check into a treatment center. It affects nearly every organ in your body. It eats away at the mind, causing irreversible damage. Chronic substance abuse causes the person to not only respond to the drug itself, but their minds and body are fully dependent on the drug. Without the drugs, they are unable to experience pleasure and function in the real world. They are addicted and unable to stop its use on their own. Drug addiction is a disease, should be treated as such, and should be treated by hopefully one of these 9 treatment centers if you decide you want to go with them. I'm not going to give you the phone number, but the list is Solutions Recovery Center, Passages Malibu, Betty Ford Center, Hazelden Treatment Center, Nakanon, Hope by the Sea, Cliffside Malibu, Quran Foundation, and Mark Houston Recovery, also now known as Benchmark Recovery Center. Folks, those are the top 9 addiction centers in the United States. So here's what it really comes down to, and it's so simply to figure this out, is that if you are ready today, being the time for change, you need to stop denying that you have a problem. Those are 2 things you need to do: stop denying and reach for hope. What is hope? A higher power. Today is the day. If you can actually say, Ralph, I want to stop. I know I have a problem. I am tired of this problem and I want to change, then today is the day. What you need to do is to reach up to God, or whatever your higher power might be. In my case, it is my God. And finally admit that you have that problem. Ask God for guidance and direction. God will help you. He will help you through every step of your recovery. With God's help and a professional medical person, or a life coach, or an addiction recovery coach, you made the first step towards your recovery. But it starts today. If you are in fact ready to do that, then it's time to decide, should you pick one of these 9 addiction centers. Should you possibly go to Passage Malibu? Maybe go to Betty Ford Center. Maybe Cliffside Malibu. Those are decisions you need to make. Or maybe you want to start with AA. They have all those terrific classes that they offer at night that you can just go to, and you can utilize that. You could possibly go locally to a treatment center. Every county has some sort of treatment centers. They are offered in increments of 10, 30, 60, or 90 days. Most treatment centers or rehab centers take insurances. Now, if you don't have insurance and you are seeking help terribly, go to your state's website and see what they might offer. Sometimes they offer for people that are less fortunate, have low income. They do sometimes offer those things, but you need to start checking into that. If you're having a problem locating anything like that, contact me on my helpline, 844-405-HELP, or you can contact me directly via text, 631-599-0218, or you can send me an email at Ralf, that's R-A-L-F, at Take Your Life Back Today show. But contact me and ask me to help you. I am here to serve you. My passion in my life for almost 2 years now has been to help other people with addictions, other people with alcohol addictions, other people with drug addictions. My purpose now is not only to help with addictions, but it's to help people in general. This is how I'm going to explain this the most simplest way. If you are ready for change and you want to start today, the best thing for you to do, folks, is to look for a passion in life. Besides your recovery, because your recovery has to happen no matter what. But look for a passion. What is your passion? A quick story, and I'm going to go fast forward from 1981 to today. But in 1981, when I was in the United States Marine Corps boot camp, I was sitting in a chapel, and the chaplain came up to me. And he asked me to come with him. And he asked me, Ralph, I noticed that you are a good listener. You're a very positive person. Would you like to become my lay reader? And I had no clue what a lay reader was. But what drew my attention, what sparked my attention, was the fact that he says, and in return, I'll let you call home every once in a while and you'll be able to have a soda while you're in boot camp. And I said, well, hey, this is a no-brainer. So I became a lay reader. Now, a lay reader is the liaison between the recruit and the chaplain. Any recruit that had a problem, whether it being personal problem, mental issues, issues in boot camp, would go to me, and I would go to the chaplain and try to find the answers that this recruit might need. It is then, 1981, that God already set my life in motion of being a person to help other people. But it was not meant to be in 1981 after boot camp, because from that point on my drinking became excessive. From 81 all the way to 2011, when God approached me again and gave me again an idea to start helping people. And it is then that I created www.masticbeachoutreach2011.com. masticbeachoutreach2011.com consists of helping the less fortunate people, the handicaps, the elders, the people that just needed help food-wise or clothes-wise, or maybe yard work or things as such. And we did that, my wife and I. But what was holding me back again was still, I was an alcoholic. It was in 2013 that I finally hit rock bottom, and I said, I can't live this life anymore. I can't drink anymore. My life was at a dead end, literally speaking. I was at a point where I just couldn't do it anymore. It is then, June 22nd, 2013, when God finally told me, indirectly in my mind, that it is now time to continue what He had asked me to start in 1981 to help people. Not only did I hit rock bottom, and I found a way to come up with my own method for recovery from that point on, but God tapped me on my shoulder and said, here is your passion that you started. Come up with a method and a passion to help other people. And it is then when I created my first website, www.clearviews.info, which provides information about addiction and recovery. It is then that I started thinking, how can I best serve not only to the Lord, but serve my fellow addicted citizens and my fellow humans. And it is then that I decided to look into becoming a life coach or an addiction recovery coach or both. It is then in early 2014 that I somehow came across Dr. Luis Gonzalez's name from StartingPointMN.com. Him and I spoke, and I decided to take his educational program. I graduated from it. I became an addiction recovery coach. It is before then, actually, that I decided to somehow create videos to go into your living room, into your kitchen, possibly to go into the jails, the schools, the homeless shelters, with my story via video to wherever you might be. From that point on, I have grown to now there's 10 to 15 treatment centers that use my videos as their educational training or educational knowledge, that people can watch my videos, because I have touched almost every topic available on addiction, on recovery, anywhere ranging from how to deal with a loved one, rock stars with addictions, celebrities with addictions. The list is endless. I have almost 400 videos out on YouTube. I have almost 400 videos all over Google, Yahoo, Bing, MySpace, Facebook. They're all over the place. If you Google just Google Take Your Life Back Today show with Ralf Friedrichs, or Google just my name, Ralf Friedrichs, Ralf Friedrichs, you will find so much out there on my show. It is this passion in 2013 that God reinstituted into my life. He knew I could now, from that point until my death, go forward. Why? Because I eliminated a disease called alcohol. I am still an alcoholic, but I have learned to live with my methods, and I'm willing to share my methods with whoever wants to listen. If you go and text me at 631-599-0218, I will be more than happy to tell you how I go day to day without even the urge of ever drinking again. The things that I look forward to now that I could not look forward to back then are tremendous. All you need to do is the two things: is stop denying, and then start looking for your higher power, which is God. Remember, your higher power is your lighthouse light of hope. God is my hope. God, each and every day, guides and directs me. This is what I'm asking you folks to do. Tonight, when you go to bed, when you're ready to take your shoes, sneakers, or slippers off, and you leave them by the edge of your bed, do me a favor. Tonight, push them under your bed. Push those slippers. Push those shoes or sneakers under your bed. Why? Because then, in the morning, you will be forced to go on your knees to retrieve them from under your bed. You will get those sneakers, slippers, and shoes from under your bed. And while you're on your knees, I'm asking you, I am begging you to please thank God for letting you be on earth for another complete day, hopefully. Thank God for this beautiful earth that we have, and thank God that He allows you to exist on it. Remember, every time you breathe in and out, there is someone in this world that is breathing for the last time. Every time you blink your eyes, there is someone that is closing their eyes for the last time. God needs to be part of your life daily. Picture this. Your body is like a ship, and your mind is like a captain. So your captain and your body, the ship, will never ever go out in a rough ocean without navigation. Who would take their ship out into the rough ocean with navigation? Well, right now, as you're watching me, and if you're doing drugs and alcohol, if you have a lot of other issues, your life is out of navigation. You don't have a navigator. This is what I'm telling you. If you reach for God, ask Him to guide and direct you. Ask Him to be your navigator of your life. He will guide your ship, your body, and your captain, your mind, into any rough ocean, and you'll go through that ocean without any problems other than your everyday problems. But here's the thing. Even Christians have everyday problems. The difference is that Christians rely on God to get them through those problems. Christians know that if they pray, answers will be coming. But if you don't believe that God can guide and direct you, you are going to go through life as we are sitting right now. If you're out of control with your drugs, if you're out of control with your alcohol, you're out of control with your physical abuse, without God, that will just continue. This is why I'm asking you, please push your sneakers, your shoes, your slippers under the bed tonight and let God, in the morning, thank God I should say, that He is allowing you to live on this beautiful earth. So when you go to get your slippers and shoes and sneakers tomorrow morning, when you're on your knees to pull them from under your bed, just thank Him. Just a quick thanks. Let God navigate you. Let God guide and direct you through your rough life that you might be having. It is that simple, folks. If you're watching me right now and you are an alcoholic, you are addicted to drugs, it is time for change today. Do not go under the concept that tomorrow's a guarantee. There are people right now that somewhere in the world are dying. Did those people have a chance for change? Did those people hear the message that I'm giving you, that there is hope for tomorrow if you change today? There is hope for a better life if you change today. Do not wait to change tomorrow, because tomorrow might not ever be here. I promise you this, folks, that a sober today will give you a better tomorrow. That I guarantee you. And if you think positive daily, you'll get daily positive results. All the people that you might have in your life that constantly look in fault for others, that are negative about things, those are the people that you want to stay away from. And I'm not saying in a physical sense, I'm saying from their type of thinking. Try to give some of your positive thoughts to them. Try to give some of your positive thoughts to them. Whatever message that I'm giving you right now, relay that message to other people that maybe have not heard it. Recommend my videos under YouTube. All you have to do is in the search bar, either type in my name, R-A-L-F, Friedrichs, that's Ralf Friedrichs, or type in Take Your Life Back Today Show with Ralf Friedrichs. Under Google, it's the same thing, Take Your Life Back Today Show with Ralf Friedrichs, or just type in Ralf Friedrichs. Give them a copy. Guide them towards my videos, because I promise you, my message is so crystal clear that without change, nothing will change. Without guidance and direction from God, nothing will change. Do not wait for tomorrow. Folks, as always, a sober today, I guarantee you will give you a better tomorrow. And I hope to God each and every one of my audience, no matter where you might be, has a great day. But more importantly, I hope to God that you have a sober day. And may God bless you. Take care.